All right, Bob, back again here on whatever it is, Wednesday night. So updates from the breaking news story. So that was the headline that I was reading from earlier today, or the headline that I caught actually on the news on TV. There it is on the CBC News app, and surprise, surprise, it does not mention anything about motorcycle clubs at this point. So that's cool. So it was more than a dozen people arrested in connection of an ongoing organized crime, joint crime investigation, Manitoba, Ontario, and BC. So this is coming from the Winnipeg police. So they said there was a bunch of high risk search warrants executed. And he goes on to say it's going to involve drugs, guns, people, possibly human or sex trafficking. And that's at a news conference outside the Winnipeg Police Department. And that's it. So, they started doing the raids at 5:30 in the morning. I think I mentioned that earlier. They like to do their raids early, shake you up, get you out of bed. But again, the nice part of this is so far, it doesn't say anything about motorcycle club members, which could change at any time. So anyway, that's the update on that story from this morning. I want to do a couple other updates on some stories that I've touched on in the not too distant past. So this story, I think we were talking about it last week, maybe the week before. It's a Legion up in what the heck was that? It was in Woodbridge. That's it. It was in Woodbridge, north part of Toronto there, Kipling area, right? Kipling North. Kipling and 7, Kipling and 7, I think, is Woodbridge, kind of around there. So anyways, so they said that they sold the branch after it was infiltrated by bikers. And then the very first paragraph of the story on the app, the Woodbridge branch of the Royal Canadian Legion has been shut down by the national body for an unusual reason. It has been infiltrated by outlaw motorcycle gang members. So I was talking to a dear friend of mine earlier today. She lives out west now. And thank you, Lynn, by the way. She was telling me what motorcycle club they're talking about. It's not, it's not what, and I hate to use the same words that the police use, but it's not a 1%er club. Let's put it that way. It's not in any way, shape, or form 1% club. It is, what we classify as riding clubs, which, they don't profess to be outlaws. They don't want to be outlaws. They just want to ride some motorcycles. And in fact, I will see if I can dig this up, because I did a story about these guys, and they were having a party. They're having a party coming up in May, and guess where they're having it? At a branch of the Legion. This group rents Legion halls all the time. They don't have a clubhouse per se. They're not, like I say, a motorcycle club. They're a riding club. They've been around for a long time. They got lots of history. Lots of people in the Toronto area and stuff know them. I know who they are. I don't know any of their members, but I know who they are. And whatever. They're having parties at Legion branches. And that's what got this one, from what I've been told, in Woodbridge, shut down. So ain't that something? Now here's something else we're going to put in the ain't that something column. Give me a second. So this was a weekly motorcycle ride every Tuesday night, and it was being hosted, or the bikes got together at this particular pub downtown Kitchener, Ontario. So the police got on the bar owner's back, and now they're looking for somewhere else that they can stage up and get their weekly rides together in Kitchener, man. So that's another one in the why. Like, leave it alone. Some people who own motorcycles going on a ride at 5 p.m. on a Tuesday night. Give me a break. So anyway, that's the way I understood the post, was that under pressure from law enforcement, the guy who owned whatever bar that was, and it's not named on the poster or nothing, but hey, if you're in Kitchener and you like bikers, and you happen to ride a motorcycle, and you have some sort of spot that they can gather, and it'd be to your benefit if it was a restaurant or a bar sort of establishment. Sell them some wings, put something on special or whatever, right? We go to a restaurant down in a little village on Lake Erie called Port Bruce on Tuesday nights. And that's what they do. They open the place up, and a whole bunch of guys on bikes come, packs of 3, packs of 10, packs of 2, whatever. It's just somewhere to ride to. It's a destination. Eat some wings, get a beverage in you, and ride on home. No big thing. So anyways, if you're in the Kitchener area, see if you can give these guys a hand. Two Wheel Tuesdays in Kitchener, and help find them a new spot to do the rides from. All right, that's what we got from the news segment of Biker News Canada for this evening. I will be back a little later on this evening with a charity events and rides portion like I always do. All right, thanks for watching, and respect.